Hello. So I'm here. Um, I got back a little later than I wanted to after work, but um, I'm gonna try and stream for a little bit. It's probably gonna be again a short stream. Um, just because it's already pretty late. Um, I'm doing some more Shape of Dreams, which I have not uh, been doing for a little bit. They are updating it soon, where the prologue data is going to be shifted over into the demo before they do their final release. So I'm just gonna hop into it every now and then um, until the prologue ends, and then I guess I have to wait for the full game and see what I can uncover for now. Oh, actually, help if I bring the game screen up. There we go. It is very cold here. Did get quite a bit of snow, like I said, but then we had some rain and such, and it helped to clear up a lot of the snow. So I'm hoping that we don't get too much more. I have not checked the weather reports yet. It is very cold, though. Um, I have to relearn all the all the buttons and everything. Uh, okay. Huh, thought I heard something, but guess not. I had a vendor event over the weekend. It was one of the more fancy, expensive ones, which is not something I can really do that often. a little bit, not as much as I would have liked. Oh, oops, I should kill all these first. Forget, how does this activate, or is... Alright, that's the passive. Okay. Is this one? Ah, okay. Since a lot of my stuff is, like, basically when I do my crafting, I do a lot of, like, witchy things and, faithy, you know, gamer-inspired stuff. And it's mostly glory, but I am also obviously trying to come up with other things to create. So. But around this time of year, it didn't seem like there was a lot. A lot of events with that kind of theming. I'm hoping maybe around warmer times I'll have better luck. But I am still trying to work on my website. It's just a free website, so I don't have a lot of features unlocked. Like certain payment methods and such. Okay. I'm still trying to get an understanding of, like, the best way to handle shipping, because I feel like, oh, my screen is, getting discolored here, which means it's, battery's dying. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Yeah, like I wanted to start like just local, but I feel like I'm gonna have to open it up sooner rather than later for shipping to other states and such. Oopsies. So the main thing with that is just trying to figure out the most efficient shipping costs. I totally forgot that I have the thing there. The dodge ability. It's been too long. Been too long, I don't remember. Keys. Okay. We have here. Increases movement speed. Yeah, we'll do that. Because with determining the shipping, like, I figured, like, best way would be to get, like, flat rate boxes. Because I know they have envelopes too, but I feel like boxes would be more secure and protective of stuff. The problem is that depending on what it is, the shipping cost might appear like more than the item. Right? So it's like if they're getting some stuff, it would make sense for, but and some of the lower cost stuff, like if they only wanted like a single pair of earrings or something like that, like the shit, the boxes I was looking at, it doesn't really make sense for it. It's more like for, more amounts of stuff being ordered, or stuff that costs more. pretty large area. I didn't feel like this is hard. Um, I forget if I've said it before. I'm still like pretty new to trying to just sell stuff on my own. Because I've tried in the past, and I tried using like Etsy to sell through, and it was just kind of like not, I don't know. It was okay, but it kind of felt like I was, you know, spending more than I wanted to, because besides Etsy, I also had like a different website builder. And those things combined just kind of felt like they were more sucking money out without really leading to any kind of profit. You know, like you're investing more with anything. Which I am still in the state of now, but I'm trying to have like I'm trying to have at least the vendor events too, and that like a little website on the side. I know I'm rambling because I'm tired from work. My mind is just on like financial stuff lately. Because it's also, you know, that time of year where everybody's starting to get ready for the taxes and that. I've already started to try and prep my, you know, my stuff. And that's part of it, is like trying to understand you know, how to file for having like regular job, but also like this side job that isn't making any money yet, but yet you still have to file certain things and you know keep in keep your certificates up to date and in good standing. So that you can keep selling stuff like moving forward without needing to I guess lose your ability to go to certain events because sometimes it looks like um, the vendor events like they require you to have certain certificates even though I haven't come across any of the best for like to see them, but like just to be on the safe side, I want to be all on the up and up. Um, with my paperwork and everything. And like I was saying with the taxes, like trying to understand, okay, what kind of stuff can I deduct or what I should deduct? Because I never really thought about that in the past, and that's another reason why I probably lost a fair amount of money in the past. Um, so I'm trying to be more aware and on top of that. You know, the whole adulting life. um, and it is kind of sad, like sometimes when you go to sell stuff, people are kind of dismissive of what you do. Um, I'm sure a lot of crafters go through the same thing. People not understanding that, like, yeah, you're making stuff, but it costs money to make the things that you are selling. So obviously, you're not going to just price it under the cost of what it took to make it, you know? And also, the whole thing of like, um, you know, the time that it takes to actually make something. You know, somebody saying like, "Oh, did you spend all weekend making this stuff?" And it's like, uh, no, I spent a lot longer than that. If you think crafters just churn out a bunch of stuff in a weekend. No, that's for many of us. Takes more time. You gotta get the supplies. Sometimes there's shipping delays. You have to make things if you're doing something that involves any kind of like design that you yourself are coming up with, and you're not just using pre-made free image or anything like that. That also takes time because you have to create that before you make the other things that it's going onto. So it's like I think people are so used to just going to kind of like just going to be some text. Yeah, sure. To like discount sites or like I'm gonna be honest, Amazon, it's like Amazon that was like they're great, but it's not the same type of business as like a small local creator. You know what I mean? Just like how like a local restaurant that you won't find in other locations is not going to be the same as, say, a chain restaurant. It's not saying one is, ultimately better than the other. Although I do personally tend to like, supporting smaller creators and such. That's why I was big with following Kickstarters when I could afford it some time ago. But yeah, it's not quite the same. You don't have the resources or the manpower that another type of business would have. And you're not just ordering a bunch of stuff to resell. I think a lot of people are kind of used to seeing that in some places. Because I've seen that a lot too, where people just order things in bulk and then they go to like the street fairs and such, and then you end up seeing, like a few booths where they're selling like the same items. It's like, yeah, that's why. Because they all just bought um, the same stuff from the same the same wholesalers, and then are just reselling. And there's nothing wrong with reselling stuff, but again, I think it gives people this false idea that everything they see is just like really cheap or, like fake. It's kind of like, I wish people would actually examine um, what an artist is making before just assuming like, oh, you could find it, they could find the same thing somewhere else. It's like, that's not necessarily true. Sometimes you're going to find stuff that's just available from these smaller sellers. And sometimes the smaller sellers will have things that are more expensive just because it's harder to get those materials. Um, you know, cost wise, and also um, just with again, like the time it takes to make something, or whether something is like completely unique. So it's like for my business, what I'm trying to do is have the one of a kind items, which are the more expensive ones. But then if you want something that's, more affordable, um, there's like all the, um, you know, laser engraved designs. And it's, again, like those laser engraved designs, they're all nice. They're all pieces that I have made, that I've drawn up myself. I don't just take a design from somebody else and then apply it to my stuff. I prefer to try and come up with my own designs, which I understand doesn't appeal to everybody. And that's why it takes time to make those things too, initially. Besides also learning, like, the tech of, okay, how does this come out looking? Yeah, engrave it onto certain materials and what's best and the type of items that um, an image would work best for. Pine tree there. Um, so like, I'm kind of at a point where right now where I'm like, I'm hoping that I can kind of turn it into a bigger business, like not something huge, obviously, but enough to generate some more income that I desperately need. Um, to help lower some of my financial anxieties. And it's also just like a nice feeling when artists can get together, share their crafts, and, you know that people appreciate what they do. Nice. Um, oof, that's good. Ah! Oof, my sucks here. Um, but like I was saying, like even at some of these events, you'll have people who appreciate it a lot, and then other times it's like people who have no idea and just kind of like maybe they don't mean to sound like they're looking down on you with making comments about how they expect like you didn't spend a lot of time working on something or put a lot of thought into it. Um, but again, I think it's just they really are kind of used to the more um, trying to think of the word, like fast fashion kind of attitude. Hmm. After a brief delay. Uh, I mean, that goes for anything. Like, there's a lot of people. You always see them complain about how long a video game is taking being developed and kind of like, do you want something that's actually gonna be good, or do you just want something quick? You know, because those two things are not necessarily in line with each other. Oops. Butterflies. One we already saw. What do we want? Power up. I think this one's good. Um, that. So the vendor event is another reason why I am tired. Between that and just how busy today was. Usually Mondays are pretty slow, but because of the holiday, I guess like a ton more people were out, so a lot of teenagers were out and about, you know, shopping, so it's also just something I'm getting used to now that I'm older. But like, you know, seeing not just these hordes of kids going to, you know, shopping together, but like how many of them have, you know, those startup credit cards, which I don't remember being a thing when I was younger. Or if they were, they were not as widespread, I think. Um, increased. Hmm. Let's see. Oh, I think that's just the light hitting leaves in a certain way. It looked like, for a minute, it looked like a circle of, like, really big snowflakes. And I was like, what is that? Is that a secret? I'm still hoping for like more secret stuff. Um, oh, right. Um, Hunt is at level 4 right now. Okay, what is this? Cast burst of cold. Yeah. Mm. Anything else to look for? 5. Hmm. Let's go here. I'm not really planning out like specific route here. It's kind of going with what I feel. Just kind of being random. Hmm. Like that. See that? We're doing okay. Now they called that. See what the merchant has. Oh, it's a cute little sign. I don't think I've seen the signs before. Okay, let's see. Healing amounts. Okay. And there. Hmm. Go with that. There. Go this way. Yeah, so that'll increase. Ah! Oh my lord. That is insane. Ah! Holy cow. Um, gosh. Oh, I don't have it. Let's see. Is there anything we can level up? Um, it's 4 out of 4 already. Here. Let's do that. And then that. Okay. The other thing about the vendor events is that it does give me um, a chance to get dressed up in ways that I'm more comfortable with. Because obviously, a lot of the time, like when you see me streaming, it's right after work, and so I'm kind of like all like slumpy, where I'm just like, I mean, I look more normal, not all like, gothed or witched up. Or, so the vendor events, um, if I can find ones that fit with the theming of um, like the kind of stuff I sell, I can get all and I can get more dressed up in what I am comfortable in and express myself more. So that's nice. Is that it? Okay. Um, he's just like stuck in this area. That's Anything else interesting? I still haven't started the second part of Ideation. Um, I'm not gonna worry too much about trying to get the puzzle part done for the contest, like for the reward. Because I think as far as I'm aware, um, not any major items that I'm like hungering after. Um, and I just kind of feel like I want to take my time with it and enjoy, you know, reading book and solving it whenever. You know, solving the puzzle part of it whenever I have the time, which, you know, with working and streaming and trying to do like the vendor stuff, is not it hasn't given me the amount of time that I'm kind of looking for to concentrate on working on the puzzle. So, and I'm still waiting for. Let's see. I'm still waiting for another puzzle thing to come in. The last update about it was that there were some technical issues with part of it, so that's put a delay on shipment of it. So what the creator said they're gonna do is they're going to ship the initial segments of it because you can, I guess, split it into different chapters. Oh, this is interesting. I think I've used that one before. Yeah, I'm kind of like Starfall better. Yes, the creator for the other puzzle, they basically said that they're looking to shipping out you know, first part of it, and then the rest once they've got things fixed. Okay. So when that comes in, whatever it is, I will hopefully get some time where I can focus on that. And I would like to stream working on it, because I think that would be fun. And again, that's stuff that I bought, or rather, ordered like some time ago. I do not have the means to, I think that's the term. Means, or, you know, the funds to buy a lot of puzzle stuff like I used to. Can't think of anything else eating coming in. At least not that I recall. I think a lot of stuff is still in production. do wish that I was making more money so that not only could I support myself, but I could invest in other crafters, like buy stuff from them and then show stuff off on streams. Just thinking that cool and share stuff and share people's creativity. But for the time being, very limited what I can do. Because I also feel like showing somebody's work just helps with I think it helps more than just saying like their name or their website or page. I think people want a kind of more tactile experience. And that includes like even something like tactile by proxy, which is why people watch streams and stuff. It's like, yeah, they could either read about the information about a game or something like that, or they could watch somebody um, going through the experience of trying it out. I think most people would prefer the latter. Because we're very visual creatures. basically like how sight lives online, how we experience the world, how we developed I need to all there. I think when it comes to our senses, big ones for us are sight and touch. Mm. I think that's what a lot of people would say. Um, are motivating. Motivating in how we experience the world. As opposed to, um, I think like a lot of other animals, their sense of smell is one of the more key. Oops. More key senses, which again is just kind of like interesting how not triggering that I've pressed it like 5 times. This is kind of interesting, like the difference in the development. That was one of the things actually I was thinking of a lot. So I forgot that I had talk about this. I'm not going to be streaming for too much longer, but oh, goodness. Of course, the screen is like, because of the way I'm laying, all huddled up because it's so cold. Um, but, um, yeah, yesterday, so, or not yesterday, but, whenever that last stream was, where I had, done the last, um, Twisted, playthrough, and it had that kind of, spicy scene at the end. One is I deleted the VOD because I want to be within TOS safety. You know, I don't need any warnings or stuff like that. Starting out here, so I wanted to be careful and kind of decided, you know what, it's probably best just to highlight, make this a highlight video of everything else around that, because I don't have, like, editing software and stuff. So, and I don't think, I tried to see if, like, you could do something in OBS and but the answer that I was finding online seemed to say no. So I thought the easiest thing to do would be just to make some highlights cutting around, that one screen image. But it got me thinking about, like, the development of the characters in that game, or whether they're, like, not them specifically, but, like, their people, and just, like, the shape of their horns, and, like, how in some of the images they can have a more it almost looks more like as if the antlers were, like, cut, as if the tips were cut or something, because they look very blunted on some of them. I think that's just a stylistic choice, but it's still interesting, to think about. And also just, like, when they do the comparison between, like, the normal fallow and the twisted, like to think about like, okay, what's their diet like? Because you know, you have the twisted, obviously they're carnivorous. Even though the fallow are a deer-like people, so it's like, do they actually eat meat too? And it just becomes more carnivorous, because the character, when she talks about, or when they talk about their rations, you know, they do mention jerky stuff. So it seems like they're omnivorous. Yeah, they have like a humanoid diet. And they become more carnivorous when they go into like bestial form. But it's like, again, they're for deer-like people. Um, Becoming more like predatory is also just like an interesting choice. As many times when you think of stories like that, um, where like a character has animalistic traits, and like if they go into it more, you know, that specific trait comes out more. Like here, uh, you know, in the visual novel, that didn't really seem like the case. You know, they didn't just become more like deer and go like off in the woods and graze off the plants and stuff like that. Like, no, they were like hunting down people and eating each other and eating villagers and stuff like that. So it's like, again, a very just interesting story and I guess world building choice. Okay, what left? That. There. Okay. Um. did try and see, like, if I come across that scene before, because I was pretty sure I had unlocked all the endings, even if I couldn't remember it. But I don't know, because the game achievements said I did. But then when I went to the gallery, like a lot of stuff was still hidden. So it seems like that's a bug where not all the scenes appear unlocked, even if you've come across them. Because yeah, even though that scene showed up, when, like I said, I didn't remember it at all. And when I went back to look in the gallery, it didn't show up there, even though it popped up, obviously, as one of the endings while I was streaming. So, um, oof. Okay, now let's go with this. Let's see. Hmm. Where? Hmm. No. And okay, so I definitely there, so I want to get there as fast as possible. Just because I feel like I have a high likelihood of dying. Get at your laser. See, those things look like you could just knock them over or something, but just... Oof. It's like background decoration. That's a 5. We'll do that. Oh. The upgrade. Let's see. That. Okay, that's 5 now. Now we'll do that. Oh. That's alright. Get all the shinies first. Okay. Let's talk to them. And see. Mm-hmm. Tell me what the story contained. Artifact. Okay. Nightmare Catalyst. This artifact is something that cannot exist. Something that should not exist. Dreams usually naturally arise and disappear. This is different. There are traces of someone intentionally extracting and concentrating nightmares. Dozens of people's fears and pains stand so intricately and solidly. Despite having lost power, terror contained is overwhelming. Something greater is seen. Like a waterfall and mountain, there's a mountain of nightmares. The owner of the artifact seems to have had a greater purpose, not mere curiosity or experimentation. If you encounter the place being whatever that is the source of this catalyst run, except for Lord Primus, no one in the rapids can handle such an existence. Interesting. Okay. Top off here. Just go ahead here. What? Oh, that's a different animation than before. Oh my goodness. cute. How cute. Oh, no. Uh, oh, God. Oh, can't believe I actually beat them again. Wow. Because it was so much harder with the first character. Um, but this character, I think, because of their healing ability, it like really helps out. Um, so even though you're getting like right into their uh, damage areas, um, it feels like that's at five, that's at three, five. Yeah. Um, it feels like you're able to tank more with this one. Alright, so I'm wondering, because we've done this one, and it kind of just ended it and brought it back to the main screen. Um, would you like to drink? Mm, so I guess this just is like doing it all again. Hmm. Um, uh, let me. Um, hmm. did say I was gonna end after a little bit, but kind of curious. Also curious if it'll let me continue the same stuff or if it'll just reset it. Yeah, let's just went into that one. At least I think it is. Do you wish to conclude your journey? Yeah, we'll just end it for now. Um, so I haven't really paid attention to like this stuff where it says score and like all these numbers. I didn't think to look if there was any kind of like leaderboard or anything like that. Let's see. Multiple endings, new characters, lucid dreams, more memories and essence will be added. Um, Maps, bosses, challenges, and endings. Full release May 2025. Let's see. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Well, we've done these two so far. I guess the next one will try to be this one. Um, but that will have to be done another day, maybe tomorrow if I'm not doing a different game or, you know, too busy with other stuff. Um, yeah, we'll see. Let me just return to the main menu real quick. Oh, interesting that it still shows them. Hang change to this one. So I guess until you actually go in with them, it's not gonna actually change it on the main screen. Interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. So here was the thing. Oh, okay. So these are the specific attacks. Gotcha. Okay. Then obviously a lot of essences we have not seen. Um, so we're still missing 4 artifacts. Hmm. Well, it says view collectibles. And a bunch of other stuff, like your stats and all that, but I only see the collectibles available here. I don't see unless there's like no, that doesn't do anything. Huh. So maybe it's just telling you what will be there or on this section when the full game releases. But for now, it's just collectibles, it seems. Okay. Um, okay. So I'm gonna say good night. Um, I hope when the full release comes out that a lot of people get into this and enjoy it a lot because I definitely do. And I don't know, it's just it's fun and it's pretty and yeah, I recommend it. But for now, I'm gonna have to sign off. Um, I'm very tired, and I was already very tired, like I said, but I am even more so, and I'm trying to hold back yawning. Um, so I will see you again another time. Hope everybody rests well and have a good night.